Alright, so this is an essay that I kind of wrote over the past few months. It's reflections, and I haven't really come out to my family yet, and this is kind of the first step that I've taken. It's called The Day I Realized I Was Living in the Closet, and the year I decided to come out of it. It's a lifelong thing, and it always has been. But due to the way I was raised and taught about love, I believed there was only one avenue for it. Subconscious feelings that weren't fitting to this singular pathway were thrown to the wayside. They did not exist to me because they were not an option presented to me. Love was sold as a one-size-fits-all kind of thing, and when this heterosexual garment didn't fit me, I wore it anyway. 19 years is a long time to not even consider the truth. To wear an outfit that strangles you without the faintest idea that you could take it off and find something better for yourself. But that's what it took. 19 years of learning and living before I considered that maybe I wasn't straight. I decided to take off the straitjacket one day in the fall of my sophomore year of college. It wasn't an instantaneous thing. I didn't just wake up and say, "Hey, Erica, you're totally gay." It was more like a slow realization that crept into my conscious as I began to see gay people I could relate to. The notion felt much less foreign when I watched movies and countless YouTube videos sharing others' experiences with the same struggle. I suppose I owe a lot to popular culture and the internet for making me comfortable with admitting it to myself. I finally figured out this puzzle. It was difficult, but the really shitty part was yet to come. It's not like once you come out to yourself, you're ready to come out to just everyone. I can describe it as having a great epiphany that you have superpowers. There's a deep-seated longing to share your secret, but you also have this primordial fear that people will attack you for it. So like many comic book superheroes, you keep it to yourself in hopes that you will lead a normal life. So I guess that brings me to the point where I finally turn the light on and find myself standing alone in the closet. What now? The desire to just open the door and walk out is overwhelming, but every time I try, it won't budge. You see, a million different things are holding that door shut. The expectations of my family, the homophobia of my community, the thought of being even more of an outsider, the simple fact that this free society rejects rights to people like me. How does one person push through all of that? They don't, and if they try, it will be excruciatingly difficult. That is why I say that I realized I was gay one day, yet came out about it over many months, because it is a process. I had to find people to tell with whom I was confident would support me. Best friends first, a coworker, my brother, and even a few liberally minded people that I barely knew and who barely knew me. The support I felt from the first few people I told over the course of these few months allowed me to gain confidence in and comfort with who I am. Right now, I'm still coming out of the closet to my friends and family, and I'm not sure how much longer it will take to be open about it to everyone. That door is still heavy, and I'm still trying to push it open, but it's gotten easier. It's finally budging. Overall, as much as I'd like to think self-acceptance is independent of peer acceptance, it isn't, particularly if you're a human being with emotions and relationships with other people. We internalize things without consent, and that's why being gay in an environment that so often assumes heterosexuality is so damn hard. The truth I know now is that the mere presence of allies, be them friends or celebrities or writers or strangers or family, are essential to coming to terms with being gay and eventually being open about it. I'm happy there are people out there like that, but it's not the norm yet. The closet is a dark and lonely place that exists because of our assumptions and fears, and it will take a group effort of openness and acceptance to make sure no one is trapped in it. I want people to read this. It's only my experience, but it's similar to the struggles of many. And if it helps one other person feel more comfortable about their situation, then it was worth sharing every word. And to those offended or off-put by this, I'm sorry. Not for the truth I just shared, but for your own mindset. I hope one day you will see with a wider perspective. You will never hear an apology from me for being who I am.
Rewind! That shit!
You'll never hear an apology from me for being who I am, so don't wait up.